in the lower left-hand corner, or hold down the space bar on your keyboard. Say hello. Don't forget to let us know what state you're calling in from, and welcome to the call. There we go. Wayne Smith, Colorado. Hi, everyone. Another exciting training. Okay, let's see what I missed in chat. I have 14 people who were able to unmute. And let's see. I don't see. Happy Turkey Day to you too, Ann Clark. We'll see you there again. Go ahead, Sammy. Where are you calling in from?
Florida.
North, south, west, central?
South, the south side of Florida.
South side of Florida. Fantastic. Welcome to the call. And hello, Melissa from Colorado. David from MIT 45. Is that like Men in Black kind of stuff? I don't know. What's MIT 45? Anybody know?
MIT 45 is the new Kratom company that we're going to introduce to everyone today.
Oh, 1 second, Dave. We got some music over there. Sorry about that, sir. Go ahead.
It's all right. That's just my theme music. Somebody's playing it
Dave,
for me.
hang on. We'll bring you on soon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rory will
fantastic.
explain it all.
Got it.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have host, so Rory's got to do that for me, sir.
I got it.
All right, fantastic. Welcome, everybody. Look, there's still a pile of people coming in. Zoom's letting everybody in late. Do we have everybody we need, Rory? You want me to let them unmute one more time?
We can do it again.
Okay. We get one more last call. That's exciting. Fantastic, because a big flood of people came in after I said that anyway. So welcome to the RRR247 team conference call. You're in the right place at the right time. As Zoom was telling you, yes, you are supposed to be here. Welcome, everybody, to your first Tuesday night call. If it's your first call or even your second call and you didn't get a chance to say hello last week, click on that little microphone in the lower left-hand corner or hold down the space bar on your keyboard and say hello. Please don't forget to tell us what state you're calling in from, and welcome to the call. All right, then we're going to go ahead and get going. I think we had at least 16 people, and I think we missed 2 or 3. And there's probably a couple more in chat, but we're getting late now, so we're going to go ahead and get going. Let me hit that button and that button. I'm going to hit that button one more time. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit this button too. Here we go. All right, welcome everyone to the Tuesday night RRR247 team conference call. A lot of great things are happening. It's exciting times for all of us, but for you new folks, it's going to be twice as exciting. Get out your favorite pen, get out your pencil, get ready to take a lot of notes. Going to be a lot of great announcements. You're going to meet some fantastic people tonight. For you new folks, my name is Nyle Eddie. I'm calling in from Utah, where I'm visiting family, but I'm actually from Florida. That's why I asked the young lady where she was from in South Florida. And I've been in this industry for 35 years now, and I'll tell you, it's one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life. 35 years ago, I was a dad who hurt his back and went back to school to be re-educated in a whole new career at 30 years old. And it wasn't easy, but I did it. But it was at that point in my life I was introduced to this industry. And I'll be honest with you, I was just looking for a way to make an extra $500 or $1,000 a month to spoil my kids on the weekend. And that just turned into a bigger blessing than I ever could have imagined. It opened up doors for me that I didn't know existed. I got to meet people I never would have met before. But it also gave me the 2 things that I really needed in my life, whether I even realized I needed them at that time or not. And that was time freedom and financial freedom. And here's what that meant to me. Time freedom, this industry gave me the ability to be the stay-at-home dad that most dads don't get a chance to do. Before this industry, I was that dad who barely got home in time for dinner, if I was lucky to have dinner with the family. And if not, I would give them a kiss on the forehead, tell them brush your teeth and go to bed and get up and do it again. But this allowed me to stay home. I was that dad who got to put my kids on the bus, take the kids off the bus, go to every football game because my son played football, go to every volleyball game because I had a daughter that played volleyball, go to every cheer camp, and I was the dad on the sidelines with the pom-poms making a fool of myself, embarrassing my kids and making everybody laugh because that's what I like to do. And when the high school needed a bowling coach, I raised my hand and became the bowling coach for the high school for the travel league. Why? Because it gave me more time to spend with my kids and their friends and get to know everybody. So it gave me a time freedom like I never knew existed, right? It also gave me financial freedom because it was only a year or two into this business when I look back, the decision I made and the life I was now living, and I realized I was making more in a couple of months than anybody I'd ever known. It was making in an entire year. Yeah, that's what gave me the financial freedom to do anything I wanted with my kids, go on vacation, take as many trips as I want, and never feel guilty about how much I put on that credit card that week or that weekend, right? And every parent out there knows exactly what I'm talking about. We swipe that card so our kids can have a blast, and we get home and go, oh my goodness, I can't believe I spent that much. Never felt that guilt again for the rest of my life. So I've been in this industry for 35 years now, and guess what? I've known the co-founders of this system that you're looking into for 30 of those 35 years. As a young entrepreneur, I was looking for a way to advertise all over the nation. I needed a voicemail that could handle a lot of volume. I was doing a mail order campaign and I wanted to advertise in the top 300 newspapers in the United States. And I needed a lot of volume to go through that voicemail. And everybody told me to go talk to this young kid named Rory Rickard. I had no idea who he was or what he was doing, but eventually I got his number and I called him up. And I met this young man with an unbelievable passion for the system that he was building and his love for mass communication and his desire to help as many entrepreneurs as he could. He did hook me up with a really good voicemail that allowed me to advertise everywhere and keep doing the mail order program that I was doing. I ran a lot of volume through it. But here's what else he did. As I built a network of people around the country, he gave his program that he loved teaching, by the way, gave me the ability to put a message on that system and shoot it out to everybody all at the same time. I see some young faces going, well, we do that every day, right? Folks, this was in 1992. We didn't have the internet. We didn't have cell phones. We didn't have all the technology we had today, but we had this young guy named Rory Rickard working for a telecom company with that software techie brain of his, the original Geek Squad, we want to call sometimes, right? Absolutely. I'm glad you like that, Deborah. This guy had it's like he could talk to the computer and it talked to him, right? But when the internet did come out in 93, 94, when all of us were trying to put those big monitors about this big, remember those? Dorian took two of us to carry it in the house and put it on the countertop and or our home offices. That's when Rory really found his niche. He left the telecom company. He went online. He became the first lead generation guru out there. That's right. He started building lead generation companies because what's the one thing all of us entrepreneurs needed as we were getting online and trying to build our businesses, right? We needed leads. We needed people to talk to. That's what he was best at. Advertising, marketing, finding people to talk to. He built relationships everywhere. He built a lot of successful lead generation companies. He became the #1 lead gen guru on the internet, and he still holds that title today. Why? Because he did everything the right way. He did everything honestly with love and caring and passion to help other people build their businesses on the internet, something that he was just naturally good at. But then a couple of years later, he started building websites too, because we all need websites now, right? So he got the best website guys and they got themselves together and they started building websites. And I'm telling you, Dorian, this is going to make you laugh too, and Deborah will make you laugh too. That first website, it looked like a flyer on the internet, right? And when we could add color to it, I thought that was the greatest thing since sliced bread. Oh my gosh, we could add color to it. So we were having a blast, but that just kept developing. Rory learned how to do the second generation stuff, a page behind a page and another page behind that page, and then pages behind pages, and it kept developing, and he kept learning. He kept bringing more things to the table that everybody can market. It just kept evolving and evolving and getting better and better until it turned into this thing you guys are looking at today, where we have hundreds of pages inside that main page that all represent different products and services that we get to take to the marketplace and have a positive impact on other people's lives while we're building whatever it is we came here to build. Whether you're here to build an extra or earn an extra $500 to $1,000 a month, the plan's in place for you. If you want to make this your side gig, make a little bit more than that, the plan is here for you. The system works. And if you're here to change careers, make it a full-time career like I did, we welcome you with open arms. If you're somebody who's looking for a place where you can build an unbelievable, and you hear Rory say, legacy business with legacy income that you can pass on to your family, your future generations. You have found your home, and we all welcome you here with open arms, and you're going to meet a leadership team like you've never seen before. They have a lot of passion to take what Rory and Tanya put together and bring it out to the rest of the world. So I've known him for 30 years, right? I met him first. I first met him in Miami. That's when I shook his hand, looked in his eyes, and realized what he was all about. And I knew that I wanted to be a part of this guy's life for the rest of my life. We spent the night on South Beaches in Miami, had a cocktail, watched the sun go down, because that's what you do when you're in South Beaches, watch the sun set over the water, right? But I realized that he had an uncanny ability, understanding the internet, forecasting future trends. He was just a great human being. We talked about our wives, our kids, our family, our future, our goals, our dreams, all that stuff in one night. And that just turned into an incredible relationship. We became really close business partners and then really good friends. And today I call him my family. That's the family. I'm actually visiting in Utah right now. So I'm from South Florida, but I'm here in Utah hanging out with some incredible people and looking at what's happening, the vision of the future. And I'm just excited about it. But a couple of years after meeting him, I got to fly out here for the first time and meet the other co-founder, his lovely wife, Miss Tanya Rickern. It didn't take me long after walking in that front door and meeting this young lady who was raising 7 children, running several other businesses, and helped Rory get this whole thing put together and keep him on schedule and keep his calendar fresh and keep him on track and keep him on time. He was bringing in people like crazy, and she was helping do the training. But I've never met anybody this organized in my life. Tanya is somebody who schedules every minute and every hour and every day and every week, all the way about 2 years out. She was sitting there yesterday talking about plans 9 months from now and 12 months from now. And I'm like, I've never met anybody like that in my life. Several times I've had the opportunity to sit down with her where I thought I was having a very productive day and I knew how to structure my day really good. And I said, man, I just wish there was another way that I could find a couple more hours. We all tell that joke. I wish I had a couple more hours in the day to help a couple more people. And Tanya will sit down with you. She'll tear your day apart and put it back together and find you 2 more hours to get out there and help other people. So it didn't take me long to realize these two were going to become a power couple on this planet. And I tell everybody this part. Jim Rohn, when I met him for the first time 25, 26, 27 years ago, he told me the true legends on this planet are the people who find the ways to help the most other people. To me, that's the definition of Rory and Tanya Rickern. They're true legends. They're servant leaders. They get up every morning and have a conference, a meeting with themselves and discuss how can they make it better for you? What can they add to this system to help you make more money? What can they add to help you get through the learning curve faster and get out there and start building your business faster? What can we do to make it better? What can we do to have the ability to touch even more people and globally, not just this country, right? They don't want to rest, and I don't want to rest, and the leadership they've built don't want to rest until we're in every country, on every continent, all over this planet, stomping out poverty in every corner we can, giving the people a hand up everywhere we can, helping people achieve their dreams everywhere we can, and then maybe we'll spend a little bit more time on a boat fishing somewhere. I don't know, but we're not going to rest until that day happens. This, folks, is who you guys are getting the business with today. It's my pleasure to introduce who I call my sister and our co-founder, Miss Tanya Rickern, because she's going to start off an incredible evening. So get your pencil sharpened. Tanya, we love you. Can't wait to hear what you're going to share.
Thanks, Nyle. You guys, welcome. If you are new here, I'm speaking to you guys are in the right place at the right time. Rory and I have started this many years ago, and we have grown and developed with this. So if you're just coming into this, no worries, you are in the right place, you guys. We can help you guys get going. And we have something for everybody here. I just want to say that anything that you guys want, whatever you're looking for, whether it be just a community here, if you want to be a blogger, if you want to develop this more of a full-time business, if you want to help others, whatever you guys want, we have what you want here. So you are definitely in the right place. Really excited, you guys, because we have so many new changes coming up. So this is the most important call of all the calls that we have, if you could only make one call, this is the call you guys need to make every week. Put it in your calendars, schedule it, and do not miss a call. They're super, super important. It's where Rory and I launch any new things going on with the business, any new developments, any updates, all kinds of things. Everything happens here. You never know what's going to happen, actually. Just everything's going to happen here. So I just wanted to do a couple of quick reminders before we get into the call. If you guys are new, this will not make sense to you yet. But if you get with your instructor, they will help you and direct you where you need to go. But want to make sure you guys are doing your Dream Bigger pages. If you have your pages done and you've sent your links over to your instructors, we are doing a big launch on this. I think on Saturday is what we're launching on that. We're going to be talking about this. And you guys, this is it's an interesting concept here. So I'm just going to touch on it for just a quick second. If you guys have never understood the power of dreaming and the power of putting your goals behind your dreams, then please make sure you're here on Saturday, because we're going to talk about that. Because nothing is achieved unless you have a thought and an action behind it, right? You have to have the thought first, and then you can create the action plan behind it. And if you don't know you can't what it is to dream and what it is you really want, you're never going to find it. So that leads me into your why. Why are you guys, when you're doing your Dream Bigger pages, what is it you want and why? It's really important to find what drives you. And it shouldn't be something little. It should be something that if you were told you couldn't have it, you would cry. Like, it should be something powerful that pushes you and motivates you guys to do better, to be more, to have a better, fuller, richer life. And the great thing, one of the things I love about what we offer here is that it's not just your pocketbook we want to help. We want you to be well-rounded in all areas of your life. And so, we're getting towards the end of the year here. And for those of you guys who have your PBSs already going, really hope you guys are focusing on gift pages and different things like that. And you're making sure you're advertising, making sure you're building your pages and you're advertising those to get people eyes to your site. It is a process, and it's a system, not a suggestion, as Rory loves to say. And I like to say that because it makes me happy, because it's one step at a time, guys. If we do it, you guys can do it, and it's achievable for everybody. So that's one of the things I really love about that. Next up, I think that's what on Saturday's training is what we have. So we have a train every Saturday, and it is, I'm trying to think, Eastern time zone. It's 11 Eastern, correct now? 11 Eastern. And it is the first of 3 trainings that day. We have the first one is for RRR. The second one will be, it's more of a wine training. You guys will get into that later. And then we have a third one that helps you guys, teach you guys how to post, be marketing to some of the marketing leads. So, but the first one there, we're also going to go over, it's the end of the year, how to, prep for tax season, how to know, because we all work from home, and a lot of you guys, this is the first time working for yourselves, and you don't understand how to do that and how to organize yourself. So we're going to help give a few tips on how to organize yourself for tax season coming up. And then again, like I said, your Dream Bigger, we're going to reach out on that. So anyway, I'm going to let Rory take it away. You guys can meet my husband, the man behind the scenes, the techie brain that, like Nyle always says, and it is very, very true. I don't say it often enough, but he is a genius. He really is. And he works hard, and he's very blessed because he knows how to dream bigger, and he has a huge why, and his why is to help all of you guys. So because of that, I feel like he gets led in certain directions. So anyway, you guys, love you all. I'm glad you're here, and I'll let Rory take it away.
Babe, I love when you do this. Thank you so much. You guys, you can see what's behind me. It's, when there's a successful man, there's always a powerful woman behind him. And I've been blessed with that for decades now. And I just thank you, babe, for being part of this. I'm feeling a lot of gratitude lately. And it's just very overwhelming, because we are just adding more and more to this opportunity. And with these big projects we're going on, this big brand change we just did to DTC Ambassador, to roll out more opportunities are coming. And don't worry, we're gonna get trained on it. And before I go into too much more, I want to tell especially the new students, do not get overwhelmed. Just follow the process, get through the milestones. We will get you caught up on everything. You want to attend these Tuesdays for multiple reasons. One, it's your check-in on your business. What did you do this week? What are you gonna do next week? This is an accountability for you. Get used to it. We do this call for you. Tanya and I can talk to the entire student base that wants to hear what's going on, every Tuesday. And we're going to be launching some new things. There's some new things on the instant horizon, but there's a term that I want you to get used to as a marketer, and that is sell what's on the truck. Don't sell what's coming on the next truck. Don't sell what's coming in the future. Sell what's on the truck today. Okay? SWOT. Sell what's on the truck. SWOT. SWOTT. Just think SWOT. Sell what's on the truck today. Because we're going to have new things to market all the time, and the steps we take are all the same. We learn the process, you learn the craft of and the art of performance blogging and doing everything that we're doing. We get that in motion, and then we just add opportunity to it. But you can't add to something that's not going yet. So getting your system up, getting your pages modified, getting Google AdSense, placing the ads, doing all the social media, all the things that we teach you is very important for your success. Then we're building the teams, and we're leveraging off of working as a team and taking care of each other's backs. That's what this is about, people working together. And we're going to be adding a bunch of things. And so I'm going to get you guys ready. We had a we had our CPA that was going to be coming on tonight's call. His voice is super harsh. He got sick. I haven't seen him sick in a couple of years, and he got something. So we're going to push that out for a little bit. So let me just get you guys ready. Be on the training on Saturday. Tanya's going to be getting you guys prepped for some stuff. But we're going to be talking about corporations, mainly LLCs and S corps, based on the structure that's best for you and your family, which is going to be based on you getting a consultation for free from an amazing CPA. All right, he knows all the stuff. The corporation setup is going to be done by our internal attorney, Jim. Why? Because we can do it at an amazing price, and he's going to be set up to be your registered agents. Tanya and I are going to share everything we do with you. We do what we do, get what we get. We're even going to bring our advisors and our financial guys, our attorneys, everybody to back you guys up. And there's a lot more coming. We've got this honed in, and we've been able to really implement and grow things. And again, the opportunity is just growing, and that overwhelming gratitude, it's nonstop. And I got to tell you, it's awesome. And you guys should all be sharing it. You should all be grateful for what we have and what we're receiving, and start receiving it because it's here. So Tanya brought up the stuff about Dream Bigger. Make sure you guys get your pages done and submit those to your MSIs. We're going to do something the first part of January. And you guys, I have been extremely blessed with the knowledge and how to manifest and receive things, how to put it to the universe and have it come, ask and receive. And I'm working on more and more ways to train you and pay it forward to you. We're going to do a big thing on January 3rd. It's something that if you didn't learn it, someone's got to teach it to you, right? And your environment didn't teach it. Let us teach it to you. Someone taught it to us. We get to pay it forward. So we're going to be covering things on corporations and the next coming things. Here's what's really important to know about it. It is, and Rebecca, we're just going to be dealing with U.S. citizens for now. We're going to work on the globe, but we got to take care of the U.S. first, get some structures in place. But case by case, we have a lot of experts. I'm going to get to that, but we'll get to there. So here's the thing. I'm going to make sure I'm going to do something really quick. I want you guys to save all your Q&As because you're going to have a lot of questions. Okay. We're going to be explaining a lot of things about how corporations work. And when I say we're going to have attorneys do it, right? We're going to have professional advisors do it. We have a VIP platform that is going to have a lot of education, and we've been adding to it. We've been getting it ready, and then things just keep being added. And so we're going to be launching with a lot of things here in January to position us for a lot more opportunity. And I think it's really important for me to stress a couple of things before I bring on our other guest. And that'll be David. And David, just so you know, we have way more than 10 minutes now, which is good. I wanted to get this going before we launched a bunch of things for the end of the year. So I hope you guys are ready. We're going to go into some things and talk about that in a second. But let me get some updates out. We're going to be covering corporation stuff with everybody. And here's the thing. If people get incorporated before the end of the year, you can claim the entire year. That's why we're going to be covering it here in December. So we can move kind of quick, and then the rest can just get ready for the next year. It's just, we're going to try to get this, we've been pushing to get this in order. So don't miss a Tuesday call. Next Tuesday, we have a special guest you guys have heard from before that's going to be sharing some incredible wisdom to help you guys get ready to really push this year into next year. So that's next Tuesday. And bring pens and paper. I promise you, you're going to probably get a minimum of 3 key things that's going to change your scope. I'll have my notes ready. Guys, I'm so excited about it. We are so blessed to have shared knowledge coming our way. People volunteering to help us make the world a better place. Okay. So we're gonna be talking about corporations. We're gonna be talking about why a Wyoming corporation. Just keeping notes of that. And for those of you that have been doing your own taxes, or you've been doing them with H&R Block or something like that, we're opening up a thing that's just for our family here at RRR247. It's dynamic and new, and you guys don't have to use any of it. It's not like a force or required thing. We're just giving you access to the people that have helped us to protect our assets, to protect our businesses, and to put our stuff in order. All right. And so that we're doing taxes properly and doing the thing that most people do, or not doing the thing that most people do, which is we don't want to overpay on taxes. Knowledge is everything, and ignorance is expensive, especially when it comes to finances. And we are seeing people making great incomes that are making more than they ever made before. And it's not just about making the money, it's how to keep it, and especially how to keep it with the laws of the land, right? We don't want to break any law, we want to be above the law, but it's really important to have that knowledge, or have the experts that have it. And that's what we're going to be sharing with you guys. So get ready. All right. I'm excited about this. Normally, when we launch an offer, we have pages built. We've been testing it. This is a very fundamentally important product for us. It is a plant. It's something that many may not know about. It's something that the government has attacked really heavy. And when I say the government, basically big pharma paid government. And one of the first things that Trump did when he went to office is stopped all the bans that were being placed on this. This product has helped a lot of people's lives. Now, like a lot of things that we educate on, we cannot make claims on this other than what we're going to be told today. We cannot stretch over this, and you guys were really good about it. We do not have a page built yet, but we will have pages to do on Saturday's training after the important stuff that Tanya talks about, and we'll start going forward on it. I wanted to get this announced, talk to you guys, get introduced now so that we can be working on it, because coming here starting next week, we're not going to be able to add anything other than what's on the DTC ambassador slate, because there's so much coming. Before we bring him on here, I have 2 Black Friday specials to bring up. All right, it's the week of Black Friday specials. And, you know, I'm going to tell you a highlight, right? Like, we don't really do a Black Friday for wine. Our wines are so exceptional in the way that they're priced and stuff is set up. We don't discount our wines ever. The discount's already built into the way we do the program. So it's kind of like a Black Friday every day, right? That's how we set it up there. I'm going to tell you guys this though. Okay. Tanya, Peter, and I got to taste our winemakers' new sparkling that we're releasing. And Tanya, I don't know if you want to come on for this. But I'm going to tell you guys something. We did that first sparkling, and that was good. Was that, babe?
I said, everyone knows I love wine. If you don't, hi, I love wine.
But Tanya, we tried that new sparkling because it was ready. And you guys, I'm just going to tell you, it's a very expensive sparkling. It is. We're going to be every bottle will be pretty much at a loss. But I have to tell you, we had to have it. It was that good.
Really good, you guys. The thing I love about our wine is that it is high quality wine. It's not the punch wine. It's not any of the mass produced wines. It's boutique wine. It's real wine, award-winning wine from Napa and Sonoma, you guys. The stuff that everybody around the world wants to drink. Yeah, that's what we get to have. So it's such an amazing opportunity. And I'll stop talking. Go ahead, Roy.
Well, I was going to say it is something that Tanya demanded, that it was called a certain thing for the quality that's there. And I'm proud that you guys know that it's literally being bottled virtually as like right after this holiday, and it'll be, I think it's going to be coming out in December.
Hope so.
And we were tasting it, and it was just about ready. It's a special process, just so you guys know, the wine that they turn into sparkling. And this is a brut. Okay, so I love Dom Perignon and I love Vive Cacao. And I know I'm saying that wrong because it's French and I don't speak French very well. And we have a bottle of Vive Cacao here in the house. We usually have a couple. Ours is better. And I'm just letting you guys know this because as a special treat on the holidays. So we'll let you guys know the update when it's going to be in the warehouse. But I'm going to tell you, early December orders for this. This is going to be something you're going to want for New Year's. You're going to want for Christmas. You're going to want for the holidays. I'm going to tell you by far, very proud of this. I think you'll get the picture when things come out. But I just wanted to announce that now because as we're going in the holidays and things that are there, you guys should all be, hopefully everybody's stocked up with their Pinot Noirs, their Sauvignon Blancs, so that's going to be great for the turkeys and the hams. We've got some amazing things. But we also have some new releases coming of we have new varietal or new vintage releases coming for some of our very popular brands. And, it's an exciting time when the holidays always come rolling those out there. So just know the lineup is amazing. I'm going to show you some of their Black Friday sales. Tanya, I don't know if this is the time to share it, but I want you to talk about this for you.
Oh, the necklace? I know. I saw some people in the comments mentioning that. Do you want me to talk about specifically?
Yes.
Well, you guys, this is our second anchor offer. And it is amazing. I suffer from massive migraines. I get at least 3 migraines a week, and they're the ones where they're debilitating, where you have to lay down and lights off, sound has to be quiet. So I started wearing this, and it has definitely decreased my migraines. I don't think I didn't think I had one last week. Did I? I don't think I have. Oh my gosh, you guys, writing that down. That's a praise the Lord situation. But it's a block. Okay, I don't know all the
EMF. It's EMF protection, but it helps
protection.
It helps us. It helps us ground our frequency to the earth, right? The 7.365 frequency that we're supposed to be at. But I just wanted you guys to hear from Tanya on it, because when you have a product that changes, I guess, ailments you have all the time, and I know we have a lot of other, people with testimonials on this, but you're going to see us wearing this all the time. I will not. I wear mine all day. It's made a big difference in keeping me more calm. And I think, and you guys, I just have to tell you the amount of stress, and it's positive stress that's going on right now with all these additions coming on. I need all the help I'll take. And when it's something that's super clean like this, I want to be in tune with things as much as possible. So we'll go over some highlights, but thanks, babe.
Yeah. Oh, you betcha. You guys, when it changes your life dramatically so to where you can do more and have a better quality of life, it's definitely worth mentioning. And I've definitely have had a better quality of life with it. So definitely highly recommend.
Okay, so I'm going to show you, I'm going to share my screen. Velavita, and I bring this up because we have an awesome Black Friday special. It's on Velavita. It's for customers. It's for everybody coming through. It ends on Sunday, and this is the Black Friday special. So as you're doing the products based on the $100 purchase amount, you get a savings off, and up to 40% off. And this is one of those things, the company is losing money to do this. This is a good time to stock up on additional products that you need or samples you need. But for those that haven't bought their tune yet, you're gonna get a huge discount on it. And so I just wanted you guys to be aware of it. Also, as you're getting your customers in. Now, I'll bring this up. I haven't weighed myself yet. I'm gonna do it again. I'm actually gonna weigh myself after Thanksgiving. because I have a feeling I've dropped even more weight, and I'm just going to just give it that after that, because you guys, these products I take all four, and then I wear the two, and so I use them all. But I take youth first thing in the morning. 10 minutes later, I take my my handful of vitamins, and then I have coffee time with Tanya, where I have my plus and usually my first brain. And then I have a brain usually around 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and depending, I have anywhere from 2 to 6 a day, depending what I'm doing. It helps me with my focus tremendously. And then I have Zleam 30 minutes before bed. I have dropped from a double XL all the way down to large and even medium, depending on the manufacturer of the clothing. I fit all my pants that I was saving until they got smaller. I am in a incredible space where I'm literally, last measurement, I'm down 49.5 pounds. I think I'm going to break that 50 barrier. And I look better than I've looked since my 20s. And I love what these products have done. And it's been over a 2-year period where I've lost consistently inches and fat pounds. And we're in the season for weight loss. We're in the season to market holiday stuff. We have a product line that we just got to keep, ascension marketing and getting out there. And you're going to see that when we send out our custom memes, we're really working on the weight loss to keep up with the weight loss season. The weight loss season is almost year round, but right around the holidays, it ramps up. People want to lose weight because we're gaining weight during the holidays. People seem to stock up during the winter, but there's a lot more things going on and a lot more stressors and things that are in the world. And I'm going to tell you that I think everybody that's wearing this EMF protection and this grounding effect on these amazing, amulets in conjunction with taking the product are going to get even a better result. And we get to give that to the marketplace. And it's a high sizzle product. The brain, you feel right away, right? Youth, you feel right away. Plus has reactions right away. Zleam, you feel it right away because it knocks you out. And that Zleam, that sleep product, is the #1 seller massively because people need sleep. And I just want to put that out there. There's a Black Friday, so as you're doing your promotions, know that that's there. And you can see this Black Friday thing. It's in our back office. But if you go to the Velavita group in Facebook, it's there. So the Velavita Members Official. If you're not a member of there, make sure you are, so you keep up with that. That's our #2 anchor offer. We do a lot with that. The other one, and I'm gonna stop my share, is Cursed Cosmetics. That's one of our Cash Network direct offers and our kiosk offers. And it is, I'm going to give you guys the code. Make sure you guys write this down. It's going on now, early release. We just got told it. I literally got it just before this call. We're going to be having her back on and doing a lot more features with that product line. It's our cosmetic line that we market here. Good old Mariel. The code is Black Friday. Really simple. So the coupon code is Black Friday, and it's 50% off. So have fun with that. All right, 50% off. It's Black Friday. Cursed Cosmetics, which is and we still get our commissions, guys. That's in the back office or in the Cash Network Direct. It'll be on there. And that's that. Now, with that being said, I want to bring on a guest, and this is David. David, I'm gonna have you come on here. David's representing MIT 45. There we are, and you guys, MIT 45 is one of the partners. Is a very dear friend of ours. I've worked with him for years. He actually worked in one of my call floors, and he was a protege under my marketing to learn how to do affiliate marketing in aspect. I'm actually having lunch with him on Friday. And David is, you're the CMO, right?
I lead the affiliate section of the marketing along with a bunch of other stuff, but I'm in the marketing team.
So I'm going to let you guys know this product is phenomenal. However, as great as it is, due to the Big Pharma has been trying to take this out. Big Pharma has been trying to kill this everywhere they can. And I was bringing this up a little bit before. We literally, I watched the stories where they literally got ordered to fire, burn all the Kratom they had in their warehouses because it was going to be banned forever. And then Trump took office, and one of the first things he did was undo the ban. It was a crazy time. And this product is a godsend to people suffering from certain things, especially with heroin, meth, drug abuse, and it's a plant-based derivative that helps with the calming effects and things. And I got to tell you, my brother works for one of my best friends named Sonny, who controls a lot of smoke shops all across the nation. And this is one of their top selling product lines. And it's a very small world for us in marketing things. You guys are learning that. But this product, there's a lot of people that buy it because it's literally helped them have a life and not be dead. Okay. And we can't say that. And we can't say a lot of things. But what we can talk about is it being good, its goodness. We can talk about energy now.
Yes, energy. Yes.
So we can say energy. And we're going to get really creative on the way that we present this. We're going to do marketing with keywords, and we're even going to do marketing where we don't even say Kratom. And we're going to send them to the page. People that know what this is, they're looking for the best source of it. We have the best source of it. We have two versions, right? We have two brands.
Yes, we have two brands.
They're both up on the tracking system. They'll be live after training tonight. Almost. We're very, very close. We're there with one, and the other one's on the way. I thought they got it done tonight.
We got MIT 45 done. So MIT 45 is on. The other one is going to take us just a little bit more time, but it'll be up very soon. Very, very soon.
Okay, so we'll cover this on Saturday. What's available? I thought we had
David, Kieran and I have been working behind your back. We're up.
You're up with the Golden Monk.
Yes, sir.
Okay. It happened
just before the call, David.
That's the best kind of behind the back you can get.
Yeah. So David, go ahead and give us a little bit about you and what you're doing there. And I want you guys to know they're based in Utah. And I've been to their offices multiple times. I also got to tell you that, like a lot of our things, you guys are seeing, we have these long-term relationships that Tanya and I have nurtured. Locke, who's part of this company, and that's why we're doing this, are able to get this and get the commissions we're getting. You guys, we have a special deal, right? And you guys, this is all part of DTC Ambassador, right? This is all under that everything goes that direction. But I want you guys to know, Locke has been in our home with Tanya and I like for years. He's watched our kids grow up. He's been a part of what we do. So it's a very close knit group. That being said, David, let's go to your stuff, and then you guys, we're gonna really please what we put out on this, because it's one of those things that's also. Before David, you talk, let me just tell you guys in the background, if you do not have your Google AdSense approval, listen to me. You can build your pages, but keep them as drafts and don't add them to your menus, don't add them to your drop downs yet until you get Google approval. Then you can add them as be live. This is an amazing topic. I'm going to say it once and I'm not going to repeat it. Google has this as one of the things that they do not allow, yet they are actually running these ads now everywhere. And it's because the bans are being released. They're just doing it, but their documentation says no. Their actions say yes. And for that reason, those that have Google AdSense, go ahead and run with this the way we teach you. Those that don't have it yet, wait until you get Google AdSense to run with it. All right, David, carry on.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm really excited to be here. This is a very exciting thing. A little background on Kratom itself. Kratom is a leaf. It's grown primarily in Southeast Asia. Our product is sourced from Indonesia and Thailand. We have personal relationships with farmers and processors in Indonesia and in Thailand. So we watch every single step of the way to ensure that we have the highest quality of products that are available on the planet. That's a really, really important thing for us. We also have some of the most brilliant scientific minds in the world that help us do our extracts, and I'll talk about extracts as well. So Kratom comes from this leaf. It's harvested from a tree. Tree's about the size of an orange tree. Leaves are about yay big, you know, just normal size, you know, like an orange leaf. And all it's done with it is pulled from the tree, washed, dried, and then pulverized for the powdered version. So there's a powdered version. I will openly admit it does not taste very great. That's why it also comes in a capsule form. And then lots of people will try the powder. It's a very good place to begin, either in the capsule form or in the raw powder, and you just dump it in some water and drink it down, or some orange juice, or apple juice, or whatever it is that you like. People, it has literally changed lives. Thousands and thousands and tens of thousands of lives have been changed since Kratom has come onto into the US. MIT 45 has been around for about 12 years. And it is a very, very fast growing industry. That's the thing I think that is really, really exciting. I'm going to pause on the products just to go over this, because this industry in 2020, only 1.5% of American adults had tried Kratom. So a very tiny fraction of the United States has tried Kratom. But it's more than $1 billion industry with just 1.5%. That's grown very dramatically since 2000. We have seen 100% growth every year for the last 4 years. Last year, we sold $60 million worth of this product. This year, we plan to be at around 80 to 90 by the end of the year. Next year, our goal is to hit 150, 175. So is a lot going on, and only 1.5% of the population knows about this. That's why one of the things that's so exciting with this group is that you guys get to be on the very front lines of bringing this product to people in a digital way, and really educating them on this magnificent plant-based product. Now, we affectionately refer to this as a smart plant. It really just goes into your body and it kind of asks, like, hey, what do you need? What specifically do you need? And then it'll help to address those needs. As Rory said, there is a lot of red tape around what we can and cannot say. Primarily, we can say not much. Energy is something that we recently got approved. So we can say anything around, this gives me great energy, this is a great pick-me-up. It's, you know, any of those type of powerful late day relief, get my energy, provides great energy for exercise. And people swear by this. They will take the product before their workout. And I'm talking like bodybuilders who will take this as their pre-workout. And it just like absolutely changes their exercise. So you don't have to be a bodybuilder to use it for exercise. I'll throw that out there because I'm obviously not, but people do. Now, I want to introduce you to a few of the extract products because this is really our bread and butter at MIT 45. We have two brands, MIT 45, which is the bread and butter on the extract side, and then we have one called Golden Monk. And Golden Monk does primarily the powders and capsules. So those are kind of the entry level, and then extracts are far more potent products because what we've done is taken the compounds from the plant that we really like and extracted them from the plant to put them into more potent products, so that people can use them in various ways. Now, some people will only stay with the powders, and that's just fine. That's great. We want people to use whatever product they most enjoy. So for the extracts at MIT 45, we have recently developed this one. I don't know if you can see it. There's our MIT 45. This product is called Boost. Boost for energy. We designed this product to compete with 5-hour energy drinks, Red Bull, you know, all of those energy drinks that sell billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars, and are full of all sorts of stuff, right? This is a kratom-based, plant-based energy shot. This one actually tastes pretty good. If you like tart, sour stuff, it's a lemon lime flavor. Tastes pretty good. It's a nice little sourness to it, but it's actually really quite tasty. I usually take this every morning. I drink about half a bottle of this, and then 2.5, 3 hours later, I drink the other half of the bottle. And this is my coffee substitute when coffee is, you know, giving me tummy problems. I turn to this thing, and it works wonders. It's really great. We recently took this to a fitness convention called FitCon in Miami, Florida, and thousands of people were introduced to this for the first time ever, and we got across the board really great responses to it. So that's our newest product. We're also coming out with gummies. Those will be in a few months, but nice little gummies that are flavored. So one's strawberry, one's pineapple mango, and one's lemon lime. Those will come out pretty soon, and we're really excited about those. Those are also designed to be kind of an entry-level Kratom Extract product. Now I'm going to move on to the second extract that I think everybody should know about, and this is called MIT 45 Go. This is by far one of our most popular products. This is the only Kratom gel in the world. This is a gel. Everything else is liquids or powders, but this has actually a gel to it. And you kind of need the package before you open it up, kind of get all that mixed into there. This one is flavored as well, so you don't get all of the Kratom weird flavor. I'll say it weird. It's not terrible. Well, some people think it's terrible, but it is certainly an acquired taste for those who enjoy it. It's pretty intense. But this, we added some citrus, so it has orange in it, turmeric, honey, a little bit of cinnamon, and ginger. So it tastes really quite nice. I know a lot of people will actually add this to their tea. People will put it in their coffee. People will drink it straight. And this is one of our most popular products. It's the product that people just, you know, they come back to it, they come back to it, they come back to it as soon as they've tried it. If any of you do try this, I do want to tell you it's very potent. Try small parts of it first. Typically, for first-time users, I recommend about 1/3 of a pouch. Try 1/3 of a pouch, and if you're enjoying that, then you can take another 1/3. An entire pouch of this will put me straight to bed. Sleep is great on it, but that's also something that we're not technically allowed to market. But that's what it does to me in higher doses. So there's that. This is a fantastic product, guys. I mean, if you really, even if you only concentrate on 2 products, these 2 pieces are just amazing. This is your peanut butter and jelly. These go together really great. This is our flagship product. And I turn the label there. Yeah. So our flagship product is called Gold. This is a liquid extract. It is extremely potent. This one has a little cap on it. What I typically say is turn it over, fill up the cap, and drink a cap. That's all you need. This is a small bottle, 15 milliliter bottle, but there's, 6 to 8 uses out of this one bottle. And the effects of this will last It's different for everybody, but 2 to 4 hours. So that one is our flagship product. I mean, we sold $38 million worth of this last year. So quite a lot. It's very, very, very popular. And we've been primarily, well, not primarily, we've been exclusively in the retail space, which is one of the reasons why there are so few, so much fewer people that know about Kratom, and MIT 45 included, is because it's in retail locations and smoke shops, head shops, anywhere essentially that CBDs are sold. And that's one of the things that I think is really, really exciting, is that we feel like this industry, the Kratom industry, is on this precipice to break out, because it's right about where CBDs were about 3-4 years ago, where it was like getting some interest, that people started to realize what it was. And now it's just billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars, you know, worldwide. And we feel like we're on the precipice right there to burst into that, past that tipping point into the masses in the US. So it's a really exciting time. It's a really great time to be at the forefront of bringing these products to people. And you won't find a more pure extract on the planet. We take great pains to ensure that all of these products, all of our extracts, are the purest, highest quality products on the planet. And if you research Kratom, you're gonna hear some things out there. You'll find some things, as Rory kind of said, the FDA does not like us, because Big Pharma has paid them to not like us. They've sicked the DEA on us a few times, but we're still here. And the reason that we are still here is because when as Rory said, when they threatened to ban Kratom, tens of thousands of people flooded their emails and phones and said, you take this away and I may not be here next year. You take this away from me and my quality of life drops dramatically. And I'm not talking, you know, about just one demographic in the world. Believe it or not, our biggest section of customers is from 45 to 60. These are the people who take and use Kratom every day of their lives. So it's a really fantastic product. The whole lineup is great. These are the three we call the Holy Trinity: the Boost, the Gold, our flagship, and the Go. And then on our website, you'll see other products that we have. We have quite a bit of products that we offer, and we're coming out with more. So we are constantly innovating, trying to bring new things to the market, like a Kratom Gel. Still, we've had this around on shelves for 2 years, and nobody's been able to figure out how the heck we did it. We're pretty proud of that, because we're the only ones in the world who have a Kratom Gel. One thing that always helps when explaining Kratom. Kratom comes from the coffee family, so it's related to the coffee plant. So that's kind of where the easiest explanation to getting into the mind frames. So it's a coffee plant. Well, it's not exactly coffee, but it's like coffee. The primary compounds are alkaloids in Kratom that we extract from there. The biggest one is called mitragenous. Well, it's called mitragynine. The scientific name of Kratom is Mitragina speciosa. So the alkaloid that we like is mitragynine. You'll see it says Mitragina speciosa on the bottom of every single one of our bottles or products. And mitragynine is that alkaloid that really makes the effects in your body. We, in our extraction process, we ensure that the mitragynine is at the highest possible levels that we can get. The Kratom is the purest, it's the best around, and we're really proud of that. That's it.
Well, David, I appreciate that. Hey, Nyle, Nyle, you guys, is the only person on here that I know of, other than myself, that's tried this product.
Yes.
So
I was going to ask you, I think now I was asking him what state is mid 45 earlier, being funny. And then as he was introducing himself, I went, wait, I think I know that name. So that is the same one that I tried.
Yeah.
All right, David, you said it tasted bad. I don't think so. I actually love the taste of it.
So let me just be clear. You had the gel and right? You had the gel, right? Or was it the drink?
Oh, I had the drink.
So he had
gold.
the drink, and David, he didn't do a capful. He did like I do, because I've had it for a few times. We just downed it, right?
Oh man, you guys.
Like I take things strong, right? So
yeah.
So he
5 minutes. 5 minutes. I was feeling fantastic. I loved it, and I actually thought it tastes good, David. So
yeah, but so
I guess
David's
everybody's
talking
taste
about
buds are different.
Now, just to be clear for everybody, the liquids taste amazing compared to what Kratom powder tastes like.
Oh, yeah.
So like anything natural, like I mean, if you guys ever take a spoonful of coffee plain and put it in your mouth, no one likes to do that. It's really bitter and stuff. Kratom is a little more stronger than if you were to do coffee. But that's why it's best, if you're going to do it in the powder form, in my opinion, get capsules. Right?
Agreed.
But it's instantly more available if you mix it in a liquid and take it. There's just different forms to take. And the thing with the powder is it's easier to dose with the powder. Where the liquid, like, I don't know, I just down the whole things, and I was told to take smaller, but I like to, I take 6 snaps of brain a day, right? So I like to build that up there, and it's good to balance it out. The thing that's really good about these type of products for me, and this is what we got to be very, very careful about, is I like natural things, period. Okay? Natural things that react well. And if I'm trying to be in a heightened state for meditation or whatever else, this is a great thing for me. And there's different, methods for everything that's out there, but there is an amazing, so you guys probably know this about me, and for our new students, let me just put this very strong. If Big Pharma is trying to take something down, I pay attention. I am a very big believer in holistic and health, nutrition, and wellness, and especially when it comes time to fix an ailment. I don't believe in putting an artificial, synthetic anything in my body without it being a very serious reason for it. And I'm not saying that all prescriptions are bad. I'm just saying that I do my best in my own life to never have a prescription. And so when there's things going on, I think nature and God have given us the answers for everything. We just have to seek the knowledge to find it. When you do research on Kratom and watch how many medical corporations that make money on prescriptions have been spending money to suppress Kratom, it has to tell you something. Remember, they can't make a prescription out of Kratom because it's a plant. They can't patent it. They can't take it and make it something that only they can have. So they try to kill it off. Now, that's what they do with everything. Look, study it, right? It is unbelievable to me when you see this happens, but when you see the lives that this affects, and I'm talking ruined lives, addicts. And I can't, I'm not saying making any, I'm not going to say that it is an amazing claim for addicts. I'm just saying that I know a lot of people personally that have had addiction issues that are still alive today based on their own words because of Kratom. I also can tell you that there's a lot of people that suffer with PTSD that have had amazing life changes, and they give it credit for Kratom. And I'm not saying it does that. I'm just saying there's a lot of people that say it does. And we can't put any of those claims out there, but it's one of those things. And I have a brother, right, who tells me about all of the customers' lives that are being changed by this product. It's really hard to ignore that something's happening. Okay, and so we've been trying to get this to where we can market online. There's been issues. You guys, the banks have shut down the merchant processing. They're getting massive pressure from Big Pharma to do away with it, but the people are speaking. And now and that's why we can now process, we can now put it online and take it to the marketplace. And I'm going to tell you, you guys, you know how we like to be ahead of the times and do stuff right. This is definitely a strong thing to do. And it also is a great way to cross-market other products and services that we have. You guys already know where I'm going with this, hopefully. And people that like nootropics tend to be the same type of people that like a Kratom product. They go side by side, and a lot of times in the shops, and I'm going to go by retail experience, and I have a very good connection for this. It is that people that buy Kratom also buy nootropics, and they balance out the two together. They're not replacements. Nootropics don't do what Kratom does. Kratom doesn't do what the nootropic does, but they're the same type of a customer that buys them. Also, oddly enough, I'm going to tell you that I've heard, and I don't know if you've heard this, David, and it's not a claim, but I've heard that people have had a great success in health directions when they've added this to their regimen as opposed to what they did before, meaning whatever results they were trying to get with health products, maybe it be weight loss, muscle building, when they added Kratom to their routine, the results got increased. I've just heard that a lot. I'm not sure it's real. I've just heard from a lot of people that it didn't make it worse. There's a lot that we could go on this. We got to be very careful what we say, but I'm going to tell you, there is a movement with this. We are way ahead of the curve on it, and we got past some major regulatory things and things that are opening this up. And you guys, this is one of those products that's under the DTC ambassador. We get paid on the first purchase, the second purchase, the third purchase, the fourth purchase, the fifth purchase, the sixth purchase, forever. As long as they're buying, we're getting paid on that customer. I want you guys to understand that's how we are at DTC ambassador, right? And I want you to understand this is a product that people don't just buy once because it doesn't work. They buy it because they believe it works. And I'm just going to leave it with that. And we just get to get out there, educate people on it, push it on there. But remember, it's a cross-marketing thing. And for me, this is a great tie-in to not just the nootropic, but also the weight loss and the other directions we go with as an enhancement. It is almost, you bring it up as a smart plant. I'm gonna tell you what my knowledge is of this, is it does help the body do what it needs to do. It's amazing what it does. I'm just going to say it's amazing what it does. Try it for yourself and see what it does. That's how we're going to have to talk about this. So wait for us to come out with some pages on Saturday. This is not something to be rogue on. We have to police this. I'm going to tell you, big pharma is out there. If we are crossing boundaries, it's going to, people are looking to shut it down, and they have a lot of money. When you understand the spectrum of what Kratom offers and what pharmaceutical companies are offering in their prescriptions, you can probably see where there's a business mind for them to say Kratom needs to be outlawed because it's going to hurt our profits. Follow the money. We have an obligation to represent this properly and let the people know what this is. Now, David, a couple questions. Right now, we're only shipping US, right?
Correct. We are only shipping the U.S., and there are some areas that are that we're not allowed to ship to. The laws are changing pretty drastically in our favor.
Correct.
They went the opposite direction for a while. Now they're coming back the opposite direction. There's been a lot of work on the legal front. We've had senators and Congress men and women that we've had, Locke and Sean and the owners of the company and the industry, the American Kratom Association have sat down and gone over and over all of the data with them to give them the confidence that this is something that is here to stay and is beneficial for society, for people, and a lot of minds have been changed. There's an act called the Kratom Consumer Protection Act. It was first passed here in Utah. The thing that we don't advertise is that we helped shape it. We literally helped write the act to ensure that the Kratom industry, all of the players within the Kratom industry, play above board. And that they only provide products that have been tested and are not going to harm people. And it's been gone. The sixth state now has passed the Kratom Consumer Protection Act, and it's coming through probably in the your next legislature. If it's not already passed in your state, it's coming to your state, because the American Kratom Association is being pretty aggressive about trying to get that passed in every state, and to get the bans lifted on the 5 states now that it is banned on.
I got 4 questions. Oh, sorry, Rick. Go ahead. I got 4 questions when you're done, though.
Okay, so I'm just going to add on this thing, guys. I know we're going over, but we're going to have to schedule another time. So I'm glad that everything works out, right? We just go towards the fire, as I call it. Here's the thing, and I know a lot more that we haven't been able to talk about today. We're going to slowly release this. This is something I've been wanting to add for over a couple of years. We just couldn't get things up and processing, and now we're here. We're rolling with it. Here's a couple things to just keep in mind. We're coming out with this amazing education platform that you guys are just going to wait till you guys see all the points. But there's some things that we get to do as far as good for the world. A lot of things, and we're going to be really working on substance abuse, drug and alcohol, and the rehabilitation process. So there's a lot of great causes we're coming in here, and it totally cross markets into this thing. When you hear of things that make the world better, we're building a distribution channel to share that, right? This just falls in line with it. It's part of a bigger plan that we're all part of. And I want you guys to mainly be able to get educated on it and as we get going forward, but we got to be very careful on how we represent it. And when we start going through it through the art of the performance blogging, it's going to make a lot more sense. So just follow our lead on it and go from there. All right, Nyle, go on.
I'm going to start from the bottom up. The military athletes, David, any kind of, do they already have testing for it? Will they test negative or positive in something? You happen to know?
Yes, so that is a good question. Active military are not allowed to take kratom per the military's protocols. Not many of the branches of the military actually test for it, but it is something that they need to be aware of. And a special test can be ordered in order to test for kratom in the body. It is a federal employees are also in that suggested should not use by the federal employment. We have a sneaky suspicion because the big pharma got to them and paid them to do that, but we can't prove it yet.
Right.
Big pharma is behind a lot of the blocks, and they weren't even shy about it, right? You'll do the research, you'll see yourself. They're not shy about trying to shut this down. They've been spending a lot of money to try to point that this is something that's going to destroy civilization, and they've been losing. They almost, you guys, it almost got banned. It was, letters went out to destroy it at every manufacturing plant. Letters with outlaw behind them got pushed out. There was massive motivation to kill this. I watched it, and I have a dear friend in Arizona that has been suffering from his demons. I'll leave it there. And he was in tears when they found out he couldn't get any more. He went and bought all he could to store up, and it's like, when this is out, I don't know if I'm going to be here. And he was not alone. It is a big force, and it's a powerful thing, right? When you start looking at it all. Luana, you had a question. You had your hand up.
Wait, I got 3 more questions, Roy.
Yeah, go ahead and do yours. But you guys, Q&A, write them down. We're going to address these through the MSI thing, and we'll bring on experts to help answer this in an appropriate way. Go ahead, Mal.
So, David, you were talking about powders. So, are you going to be? Is there going to be delivery? Like, I can go buy a 50-gallon drum of this and mix up my own at home, or is it just?
So, Golden Monk. MIT 45 does have. We do 125 gram and a 250 gram jar, a little tub of it. You can buy in that form, or in 250 capsules, or 125 capsules. All 3 veins. That we, as we call them, kratom vein is a white, a green, and a red. It literally means the color of the vein in the leaf, and that color changes as the leaf matures. So it goes from a white, that's the young leaf, a green, that's the middle leaf, and then they turn red when the leaves mature. Some people say that there are different effects with the different veins. Other people will say no, but some people swear by it, that the white they call lightning, the green's middle of the road, and the red is a little more what we would call couch lock. You just want to sit there and veg, the red vein is the way to go.
So that was my other question. So thank you for addressing that. I read about energy, pain, and mood. You know, is this like a broad spectrum for everything, or is there 3 different veins that you're going to
So
be?
there are the 3 different veins. If we say 2 of those words, we will get in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, we
Energy
can't say
is
any
not
of that,
one of them.
Nyle.
Yeah, no, I read that stuff. Yeah, somewhere else.
Yeah. This is what we got to be very careful about, and so it's good to bring it up. And you guys, we look online and see other people saying this. That doesn't mean we do it. We can't. We're doing this on a. We want to play this as clean and above board as possible, so we can maintain it and do the right thing. Remember, we have big pharma trying to shut it down, looking for any reason to do it, and so they're trying to use the laws to shut it down. They're trying to use the laws to get companies like Mint 45 in trouble. So we have to really be vigilant to protect it. There's a reason they're trying to shut it down, and it's not because this is killing people.
No,
Definitely
right? It's
not.
killing profits for big pharma. So, and you guys have seen me do this for a long time. If I can fight big pharma, I get my dukes up, and we get to do that with this.
we haven't marched on DC in a long time. I was confused on the Go. It sounded like a rest product or sleep product. You said you'd go right to sleep, but it started off talking like a uplifting.
Yeah, it's a smart plan.
David, let me save you, David, on that one. Can I save you on this one?
Smart.
Yes,
please.
Nyle, what I've seen happen with Kratom is when you take more than your body needs, your body's going to shut down and rest and observe it. And so if you take more than you need, that's usually the sign is it's going to make you go to sleep and rest, because it's helping your body heal. My opinion, do not put that in any blog page, but just put some information out. There is a lot of knowledge gained by anything when you have experience with it. So David is like you guys can imagine me. I'm going to dose as much as possible to see what it does. And I will go to sleep even on the energy, the stuff that people say gives you energy if you take too much of it. That's how you know you took too much, kind of, it just helps you slow down. And that's kind of what you're gonna see on there. But this is why it's good to, like, anything you should take in small doses and build up to see what the effects are in your body. That's common sense, right? And I'll put this on any phrases. Anybody wanting to take this that is under medical care, you should absolutely go see your doctor, let them see this and get no one should be telling them, like, anything we do, don't ever suggest they don't do this, right? Don't suggest that they just take it, don't talk to their doctor. It's there are interesting information out there related to Kratom and all.
Oh. So
one more question, I'll let you go. David, can we drive over there and pick up a 10-gallon drum of it tomorrow, please?
we have 100-gallon drums in the manufacturing facility. For the larger bulk purchases of the powder and capsules, Golden Monk is your best place for that. So goldenmonk.com, Golden Monk, M-O-N-K. We sell those in kilo, half kilo, so 1,000 grams, 500 grams. So, a kilo comes in a bag about this big. And that should last you quite a while.
Okay, so you guys, we have in the back office, Stacey, we're going live after the training. You're going to be able to get the Golden Monk link, the Golden Monk links as well as the Mint 45 links. Now we're going to be building pages. We're going to have 2 reference points. Now they're both coming from our same manufacturer we're working with. They're both commissioned the same. And you guys, these commissions we got great straight directions, but it's going into BV, into our DTC ambassador program. We're going to be getting the word out there. Saturday morning, after Tanya's training, we're going to be showing you some approved pages and directions to go. I'm going to just tell you guys to wait until we do that. We have to be very, very cautious with this. And we're going to have some fun, but very, very cautious with it and get the word out there. If you guys go look, those of you that know how to find keywords, go look at all the keywords around Kratom and start making a list. If anybody wants to be proactive, that's what you do. We're going to be trying to market on every keyword around it, including Kratom, but we also want to get creative on the other angles of it because people look for it for different things. And we want to be very clear that we're hitting things so that we're not crossing all the Kratom lines. Like, we got to be cautious with this. And until all these things get, you know, I see the direction where it's going. I have a feeling it's going to get more and more open to what we can say, because there's big entities at play working on the clinical studies and everything more, so that we can present this better. As we can, they'll let us know. Until then, guys, we're first to market on something that's just opened up to allow it to market this way. They've been doing all the groundwork, all the pioneering, all the fighting legislation-wise, fighting it through the bills and the law of the land to get it to where we can market this. We got to take it out, right? We got to do it here. But it's also a great cross-marketing thing. So just keep that in mind. Nyle, did you have anything else, or can we close out?
I'm going to say great prices on the bulk product also. Fantastic. Good deal. Good deal. I'm excited.
Yeah, you guys, I'll put this out there too, David. I just know when working with Locke and watching them build this from the ground up, they've done everything they can to do proper manufacturing and get prices and instructions down. We're going to the marketplace very competitive. I just want you guys to know that. And they are the foremost of the field. So we have a really good launch on this. Tanya, did you want to say anything before we close out?
No, I think I just want you guys to just keep an open mind for those of you guys who have never heard of this. You know, I mean, this is what we're talking about. This is what David's saying, is that this is new, right? Just keep an open mind. Everything, a lot of medicine, most of our medicines, I believe, came from plants originally anyway. So this is really, you guys, I've known a lot of people this has helped. So I can't say it doesn't work. And it's normally something, you know, people, they feel either very hesitant about or they love it. So just keep an open mind as we do anything here. And if it's not, you know, just know that we wouldn't bring it to you if we didn't feel like it was worth marketing. So anyway, that's it.
And I think we have a really good track history on that, babe. We've had time to vet this out forever. We're just waiting for us to be able to market it and them to be able to process. There was times when we thought we were about to launch once, and all of a sudden merchanting's not going to work, and they were like, okay, well, it's just not meant to be yet. We'll just be patient, and as soon as you guys are ready. And that's the thing about what we do here is we always have more things coming, right? Sell what's on the truck today. Now we have this on the truck today to start marketing. We start adding it, right? And we start putting it out there. But guys, you guys know how I get really excited, and I think I coined the phrase keyword centric. This is a keyword centric product. People are searching for it. They're looking for information. They're doing studies on it. We get to be in the forefront of that information line. That's huge for what we do as PBS, right? All right, David, thank you. We will have you on again. You're going to be joining us on Saturday too, right?
I'm not going to be in town on Saturday, but
Okay.
I can come back another time.
We'll have you back again. We'll definitely have you back
more
again.
Than happy to. More than
Thanks
happy
for your
to.
time tonight. I'm excited about this shared journey with you guys, and we'll be seeing you around. All right, God bless everyone. See you guys on Wine Wednesday tomorrow. Susan will answer your questions later, and bye for now.